Hey, welcome to Ken's Cardboard. Hope you're having a great day. I am making 3 videos today. Actually, 1 video, but 3 VRs. So there's 3 channels that I want to support here. One is Tony Black. He's a great TTM channel and Cubs fan. And he's celebrating 5 years on the YouTubes. Congratulations on that, Tony. That's awesome. And then the other ones are Mark's Dodger Cards. I'm a new subscriber to his channel, but wanted to support him as well. He's celebrating 200 subscribers. And then my buddy Brian over at Hodges 1455 is also celebrating 300 subscribers. So both of those are great channels that I watch regularly, and so let's take a look at some cards. Actually, first I want to talk a little about the story for Tony Black, the VR response. So my first baseball game that I can remember going to, I was in 1977, and I was about 7 years old, likely, and I lived in Southern California, and my parents, I don't know, finally took me to a baseball game. I think I was playing baseball, Little League, and I told my dad that I wanted to go to a Major League Baseball game. And he finally, said, I thought we should do that. And convinced him to go. And I think me and my brother went as well. And he was 18 months younger than I am. I'm not sure if my youngest brother, who would have been like 2 years old, went. Maybe my mom got a babysitter. But I remember going to the game. We had seats way up in the third deck and up in along the first base side, right field area at Dodger Stadium. Back in the day, Dodger Stadium is still there. Been several remodels. Look, it's a great looking stadium. I remember going there and getting at the concession stand, they had baseball card packs, and I remember getting 2 packs of 1978 Topps. I think they were like 25 cents each. And here are some of the cards from there. Here's a Dodgers Mike Garman, Bobby Cox manager card. Got nice home run all-stars here with George Foster and Jim Rice. Got a nice rookie card here. Probably Tom Hume, the best player on there, I don't know. And then here's a checklist with some of the cards I marked off on it when I was a kid. Some on the back too as well. I never really collected the set because by the time that season was over, like it was closer to the end of that. I didn't start collecting cards, so I really started opening packs in 1979. But the player I wanted to see most then at the time, the most famous player on the Dodgers, was likely this fella right here, Mr. Steve Garvey. Great first baseman for the Dodgers. This is his second year card, 1972 Topps. And then here's his 1978 Topps here. Sorry for the glare, but I don't show cards and sleeves on this side of the camera. But Steve Garvey played for the Dodgers for many years, and eventually went on to the Padres. But that's what I have for you, Tony. Yeah, my first game. I have ticket stubs from a lot of games and things that I've went to in the past, but obviously I didn't have one when I was 7 years old. But still have the memory of going there. I remember going into the park and just seeing the big green fields. It was amazing. It got me hooked on baseball for a long time. So, and I've been to pretty much every stadium in the major leagues since then, except for the new Texas Rangers Stadium. So I've seen a game at every other park, plus some parks that no longer exist. So let's turn the camera around and look at some cards for a VR response for Brian Hodges 1455. All right, Brian, congratulations on 300 subscribers. It's an awesome milestone. You have a fun channel. You collect lots of different sports, which I like to see. I like to collect different sports as well, not always showing baseball. You asked in your VR to show a player that you like a great player that you followed that didn't make the Hall of Fame, or maybe never will make a Hall of Fame. As I mentioned before, not sure that Steve Garvey will ever make it to the Hall of Fame. He had a pretty great career. He has, I think in the National League, he still owns the longest consecutive game streak. Here's his 1978 Topps without the glare. Beautiful card. Just clean image of Steve Garvey, who I believe is a politician running for office here somewhere in California. So the other player, you know, this is a card here I got from my buddy Shane over at Shoebox Legends that I follow a lot, is Charlie Blackmon. Pretty much followed his whole career. I remember seeing him in spring training. I've been to a minor league game with Charlie Blackmon. Actually, I have the ticket here from 2013. That card is from 2011, but he was still in the minor leagues in 2013. But the Sky Sox baseball and down in Colorado Springs, beach towel giveaway. So I have that ticket. Yeah, here it is. All-Star game from 2017. This is pretty cool. I just like the design of this card, and this is the gold out of 50. This was a 2017 All-Star game. 2018 Topps. I think it came in the blaster packs updates. Pretty cool. Here's a nice pristine gold. Like this gold one. These are out of 50 also, I think. So yeah, Charlie Blackmon, great player. He had, I think, just over 20 WAR in his career. Full-time player for the Rockies. Played his whole career there, and this was his last season. I'm preparing to do a kind of life in the career of Charlie Blackmon, a video on that coming up here one of these days when I get all my stuff together. I have a couple cards that are still coming from ComC, so we'll wait till I get that before I make that video. And then lastly, I want to shout out Mark's Dodgers cards. Congratulations, Mark, on reaching 200 subscribers, and congratulations on the Dodgers winning the World Series. I used to be a Dodgers fan back when I lived in Southern California. As you can see, I went to, you know, Steve Garvey as a fan. So I am collecting Dodgers sets from in the 50s all the way up to around 1982 or so, around there. But I also, you know, build the bulk of my collection with cards under $25. You know, I think I probably got this card for under $25 of Charlie Blackmon. I don't collect a lot of players these days. I was collecting some, you know, I still pick up some Bo Bichette cards and some Nolan Arenado cards. I have whole binders full of some players like Blackmon, Arenado, Helton. And many of the cards are under $20. But here's an example of a few cards I just picked up recently of Charlie Blackmon. Here is a Donruss Elite Extra Edition. You can see the foil in there. This is when he was played for Georgia Tech. Donruss 2008. So that's pretty cool. That's one I just picked up. Here's another card I picked up for a bargain. This is really a Carlos Gonzalez card, but one of Charlie Blackmon's favorite things to do is pour the bucket over people in celebration. So this has got Charlie Blackmon doing that to Gargo. Love these celebration cards. Shout out to my buddy Steve, or Vintage Card Steve's. He loves the Gatorade ones, Gatorade barrels. So there's a whole set here, I think from 2016 Topps, Steve, that had a lot of celebrations in them. So from opening day, which is no longer made by Topps anymore. One of my favorite sets designs is Bowman's Best. They usually have like a lot of them have like the big logo on the back. This year doesn't, but they do have a rainbow refractor. This is the purple refractor. I had $250. These are definitely less than $20. I think I paid probably like maybe $3 for this card. It's cool that the purple refractors for the match, you know, color matching for the Rockies are usually like $199 or $250. So usually they're pretty affordable. for a Rockies collector. Here is the 2024 version of the purple chrome refractor. These are numbered also at 250. As you can see here, Blackman had a 20.6 WAR. He had a couple great seasons like 2017, where I think he came and ended up 5th in the MVP voting that year. And then lastly is the first Topps Sapphire that I picked up, and this was definitely less. I think this is probably more like 11 or 10 or $12, something like. Picked this one up, but Sapphire Chrome, the blue. I don't know if they made parallels the first couple color parallels the first couple years, that they were just doing complete sets. I think it was the first 2 seasons, but love the atomic refractor. So there you go. Thanks a lot, Mark and Brian and Tony. Go check out their channels. I will put their links in the video below, in the notes below. So thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Peace.